Y'all ever think about people with multiple personality disorder? What if it's just them remembering their past lives? What if they're not going crazy at all and they just are having a recollection of the multiple lives that they've lived in past lives and they don't know how to explain it because they don't know what's going on. But I think people with multiple personality disorder are just people who remember all of their past lives, to sum it up. This is an add on. I believe the same thing is true for people in the LGBT community who say that they don't feel like they're self in their body and that's why they make the change. I think those people are indeed confused because they don't realize that they don't feel whole in their body because maybe they were a man in a past life or they were a woman in a past life and they just can't explain that or articulate that or don't realize that that's what they're feeling. I've always thought that maybe they were a man or a woman in a past life and that's where it stems from, which is why some of them wind up regretting the change later on or the transition if they do transition or they switch back and start back to dating the opposite sex because that reason. And I'm not saying that's the case with everybody, but I feel like for some of them, the ones who later regret the decision and realize that they actually do like the opposite sex instead of the same sex, I think that that is what is going on. But I mean, I could be wrong, but that is just my theory.